Hi, everyone. The failure to create an effective salary structure in China can also lead to a lot of administrative mistakes, legal fees that you haven't budgeted for. Again, this is an HR issue that comes about predominantly from Western or foreign invested companies that are coming into the Chinese market and taking their salary packages and how they create them in their home jurisdictions and trying to implement that in the Chinese market before actually getting professional help on whether it makes sense to create such structures and whether it makes sense to the Chinese employees that are on the ground. Now, these ineffective salary structures are not just for the mainland Chinese employees that you might hire, but also for the foreign employees or seconded expats that you might send over to work in the Chinese market for your business operation. It is really important to have the mindset of trying to save cost as an employer, but at the same time trying to create incentive packages that motivate the employees on the ground, but that these incentive packages make sense for the Chinese market. One big question mark by many foreign investors is, can we add our employees in China onto our stock incentive plan? If you're hiring millennials or younger generation individuals, they might not be interested to be on a Western-based stock plan. They might want incentives that give them money or give them benefits right there and then at that moment, that they don't have to wait years off. They don't have to wait years for the actual payoff. So designing the compensation structure for your team on the ground, always trying to get professional help to understand what makes sense culturally for your Chinese employees, your foreign employees on the ground. Because honestly, a poorly designed salary structure can really increase your costs and legal risks that you don't want to encounter. My spiel is always, you want to create a sound foundation that makes sense for the Chinese market, not replicate what you're doing in the Western world in China, but actually creating a system that is geared for the Chinese market. We don't want to take 2 steps forward and then 5 steps back because we've hit a roadblock around the compensation packages we've created. One of the biggest mistakes that I encountered upon arriving in China was exactly this. Not adapting our system to the Chinese market, not thinking culturally what our Chinese employees would want, and spending the majority of my time not on scaling up the business, but on fixing what we had created in order to make our team happy. Remember, our goal in China is to incentivize and motivate our team because they are going to push our vision forward in the Chinese market. And we need to figure out how to design a compensation package for them that will make them happy, loyal, and stay so that we eventually have a lower turnover rate or a higher retention rate amongst our employees that they can grow and scale up with us. Remember, compensation packages are key and creating that foundation is vital. I hope this video has helped, and if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Take care and goodbye.